Hello, Atlanta. I'm Corbin.
And I'm Bethany. We're about to start growing this
just 2 miles away from this. 90% of this produce is transported into Atlanta from 2,500 miles away. But less than 2 miles away, there are neighborhoods burdened by poverty and filled with vacant land.
We're here on this site because we believe that the people of Atlanta want their farms back. We can grow this stuff here all year round.
I grew up on a Georgia farm and thought I was leaving that world behind while studying at Emory University. But my studies actually took me to blighted neighborhoods on the west side of Chicago, to the slums of Cairo, and to war-torn regions of northern Uganda. In Uganda, I saw how the war had devastated the agriculture infrastructure. I learned how growing and selling food and how building an entire economy around agriculture has a multiplying effect on the resources available to develop other parts of the region. Now I live in this neighborhood, and I believe that the same is true here.
I recently studied aerospace engineering at Georgia Tech and became passionate about innovative systems design and the potential for small businesses to have an impact in disadvantaged areas of our city. Right now, there is a huge opportunity for urban agriculture, but it lacks infrastructure. So, we are going to make this abandoned site, just 2 miles away from downtown, ground zero for local food production and infrastructure in Atlanta.
We are going to start by building one farm right here, and then another, and then another, and then another, all over the city. We will be the connection point for those farms.
50 years ago, there was a major farmers market just blocks away from here. There were small businesses and thriving communities. This can begin to be regenerated because of the power of market demand for organic, local produce. If every household in Georgia spent $10 per week on produce grown in the state of Georgia, the annual economic impact to the state would be $1.9 billion. It would take at least 1,000 small organic farms to feed just Metro Atlanta the produce that it currently imports. That's a lot more jobs and way better food.
So, we have some huge goals. We want
to close the gap between local food producers and local food consumers,
to spread the art of farming to this neighborhood,
and the many neighborhoods,
to make farming a community thing again,
to grow in Atlanta what belongs in Atlanta.
So we're asking you to help us bring our farms back.